Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I'm the Red Baron, and today I'm doing the slightly longer than it should have taken video on the J29d. This happens to be the premium J29 that you can buy off the Gaijin store for $49.99 right now. It is not on sale for Black Friday or anything like that. It is strictly $49.99. Thing sits at a battle rating of 8.7 and has 430mm autocannons that are Akin with 400 rounds between them, which goes quite quickly, as you'll see shortly. As you can see, one drawback to this aircraft is how low its landing gear is, and as you saw, my squad mate, the Optimizer, ended up flying off. I ended up having to stay back because I destroyed my engine, which is kind of an issue. But no matter. We got the repair, of course, and here we go. This is a much better takeoff attempt. You must take off at a much shallower angle than, say, the F-86 or MiG-17, where you can really point the nose in the air. This thing, you kind of let the plane float off the ground before you can start climbing out. Otherwise, you strike the tail and you end up causing yourself problems. Thankfully, I was able to stop before the runway ran out, but had I been like right here and it had happened, I would have been going over the edge and that would have been the end of the game for me, and I would still be trying to get gameplay for this video that I'm making. So the way you fly this is excuse me, sort of like a boom and zoom turn fighter. You almost fly it like a MiG-17 or MiG-15, but you can turn and also boom and zoom a lot with the afterburner. The afterburner gives it quite the acceleration. This thing I have in the past ripped the thing's wings off straight in a line at low altitude just because the thing's afterburner pushes it past the rip speed, which is kind of funny actually. This is also a video from last patch, so the game doesn't look as good as it would with the new power update installed. I've been sitting on this video for quite some time, so sorry about that. Excuse me. As you can see, squad mates quite far ahead. Got an IL-28 up there. Got an ME-163, MiG-15s. Basic enemies at about this tier. The Akin cannons are very similar to the Aidens. They hit hard, but they are very, very I shouldn't say lacking in cannon ammo, it's just they fired off so quick. So I come around here, there's a fighter on a friend, he fires a missile at him. I end up not being able to turn with him because I'm moving too fast, so I try taking this guy head on. Fire some shots. Had those hit, he probably would have gotten ripped apart, but they didn't, so that's a bummer. Wingman, as you can see, is following me. I hit the afterburner, pull it up, and you must, I shouldn't say you must, I would highly recommend having a wingman. I was not going to make that, so I pull out. He hits the ground. But yeah, you need to have teamwork with this aircraft. You can't just go into a massive fray, otherwise the enemy will have their way with you. It just makes your life so much easier when you can have teammates bait for you so you can line up and fire short bursts, because otherwise you end up running out of cannon ammo very, very quickly. As you can see, I'm already down quite a bit of ammunition, and that was just from a few bursts that I fired at some people going by. Got a critical hit. As you can see, it doesn't take a whole lot of ammo to get a critical hit. I think I've got a little over 200 rounds. Just messaging the team quick. But, I mean, in all, it's not a bad little fighter if you have good teamwork. So it is probably one of the more difficult fighters to learn how to use because of its unique fight characteristics and its guns and stuff, but it's not too difficult. Got a Yak 17 up here. He's just trying to get away, but my afterburner allowed me to catch up to him. He jukes off. I end up turning. I decide to take it into the vertical. He was trying to airfield drag me, but I've got a couple rounds of ammunition left. So I'm trying to line it up, take a hit from flak. Just absolutely wasting cannon ammo right now, unfortunately. But then with the last couple rounds, just absolutely wreck him. And that is my one and only kill that I end up getting for this match, because the rest of the team did their job quite well. So I'm just trying to stay below the cliff so AA doesn't kill me, because we all know how OP that is. But yeah, so to just reiterate, you kind of need a team that is really good at working together. You have to be very conservative with the ammunition. You can turn fight in it, and you will outturn MiGs so long as your speed is 300 kilometers per hour or less. But below like 200 kilometers an hour, you become very sluggish. Boom and zoom is an okay viable option, but you must be careful of the rip speed, which is, I believe, like 700 or 800 kilometers an hour, I believe. Maybe a little higher than that. Maybe that's miles an hour. But it's, it'll rip its wings, and it will do it in a straight line if you let it, get up to speed. But for $49.99, I would, if you're a little experienced in jet battles and you want to grind out the Swedish tech tree, I would say go for it. The Ermirski that they have as a prop is okay, but I mean, if you want to do it quicker, I got basically to the J32 or A32, excuse me, the bomber variant. I researched that before the J32. Basically in 2 days of grinding with this thing. And back then, like when Sweden was first added, the thing was really, really good. And it was super easy. But now it's gotten a little more difficult, but it can still be done. I mean, the J29 with the missiles in the main tech tree could help. I mean, I'm not saying that I heavily rely on missiles. I mean, if I've got R60s, I'll heavily rely on them, but, the AIM-9B copy and paste, basically, you don't really rely on those. They just help. You can kind of scare people into positions that can give you a good shot. And it can also give you a couple more kills if your ammo runs out. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Also, upcoming videos will probably be the Harrier. Harrier will be coming after this, so don't expect an actual video until the Harrier one pops up. Probably next Monday. So give me a couple days, 3-4 days. It'll be on the British Harrier, and I will explain in the video why I use the British Harrier, not the American Harrier. Yeah, there might be a couple live streams, but other than that, it, probably won't be a whole lot until the top 10 favorite vehicles of 2020 have come out around about New Year's, I should suppose. I might end up having to work on that down in Florida to get it done, but I do expect to have it done by hopefully New Year's. So on New Year's Eve, y'all can get pissed drunk and enjoy my video. So look forward to that. Yeah. So without further ado, let's wrap this up with the results page. If you've enjoyed this video now, remember, please leave a like, subscribe, share this with people, and stay tuned for live streams. Try to be active. I will try to be active, and I will see you in either a live stream or the next video, which will be on the Harrier, probably on Monday. So, Reds out. Have a great day.